One December Night, written by Annabelle Bridgen and Thomas Baxter. Maria, read by Annabelle Bridgen. Jess, read by Holly Rice. Produced by Thomas Baxter. Jim, oh my god, I just came off the road on that corner. And god, I think Jess is...
Oh, you could have waited.
I thought you were...
What?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Yes, we are both fine. I can't move it now. The snow is just too thick. Look, I know what went wrong, but can you come and help fix the car? Who are you with? You know I've got Jess with me. Okay. Well, can you ring somebody? Anybody? My phone is going to lose battery soon. Hello? Great.
So why didn't you wait?
Sorry, I was just in a complete panic. The ice on the road is a complete death trap. I was just calling Jim.
Yeah, I heard you. I thought he was at work.
Yes, he is. Now my phone's dead. Can you try and call him?
Didn't you charge your phone?
I didn't think I needed to. I was going to a party and certainly didn't know I'd be stuck in a snowdrift.
Crashed?
What?
You're not stuck in a snowdrift. You crashed.
Yes, well, alright, have it your way, but I need you to try and call someone so we can get out of here.
I've got no service down here.
Oh, I did.
Use yours then.
Okay, sorry.
Well, what are you going to do then?
Why don't you go outside and try...
I'm not going back out there.
Well, do you have any better ideas? You need to get my car out of the snow.
I get that, but why do I have to go? Why can't you?
I was going to, but I wanted to try and get some of the lights working in here.
So that's more important than getting us out of here. You drove off the road and nearly killed yourself.
Look, we can argue all we like later, once we're back in the car. Right now, that's all I care about.
Well, you obviously don't care that much, or you'd be going outside to cool.
I told you I was going to try and get some lights on.
Oh, look.
Oh, I never thought of trying that switch.
Oh, very funny. Doesn't even work.
Well, what do you want to do? Crawl under that sheet with all the spiders and see if the electric box is there, or go and make the phone call?
All right, fine. I'll see if I can call somebody. But I'm not going out there. I'll see if my mobile works on the stairs.
Whatever you feel is best. I'll just see if I can find the fuse box.
Do you think they'll have one?
Well, they have electricity, so...
Oh, all right then.
I just feel like we need to get some light on this situation.
That's not funny.
Oh, I thought it was.
Right. I'll go and make that phone call.
Yes, you do that while I wait here.
Well, some help you are.
Oh, come on, do you really think this is how I wanted to spend my Saturday? Trapped in a cellar when we could have gotten to that stupid party by now.
Well, maybe if you were more careful on the road, then you wouldn't have...
Hey, don't turn all this around on me. Jess, look, I didn't mean to.
I have a reason to be annoyed.
Yeah? And why's that?
You'll see.
Well, this still doesn't solve the problem. Who is going to come and get us?
I'll see if I can call anyone.
Here, at least take my coat.
No, I don't need it. I'm going to try the stairs. I'll be 10 minutes.
Why are these electric boxes always in the worst places? If I ever build a house, I'm going to have them above the door or something, so I don't have to crawl around. Right, let's see if that works. There we go. I wonder how long this place has been shut up for. Seems like a while with how dusty everything is. Bulbury University Wine Club, 1980. I didn't know they had a wine society here. I don't remember them ever having one.
What?
I wonder how long they were doing it for. Entry here for the 30th of January 1980. Members present, 3. James, Richard and David. Wine drank, 8. 1 Merlot. James review. Merlot good. David? Yep. I don't think they were taking this too seriously. Did you get through?
Not yet, but at least it's ringing.
Sorry?
It's ringing!
Oh, good. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Ah, listen to this. Jess, listen to this. There's a review in this wine diary thing written on, you won't believe this, the 23rd of December 1980. That is exactly 15 years ago tonight. 23rd of December 1980. Thought I would write my review here tonight on the last pages as I came here to meet up with James and David. It was supposed to be our last night before leaving for Christmas, but they haven't shown up yet. I suppose the snow has put them off, but I made it and I've opened 3 bottles, so I'm going to try them all. Review to follow. There's no review. Oh no, wait. There is something else written here.
What? I can't hear. Just give me 2 minutes.
15th January 1981. I intended to review the wines I drank that night, but after a few glasses from each bottle, I fell asleep. It's been a messy few weeks. A lot has happened since my last entry. The truth is, I have just been to James and David's funeral. I didn't think I would be writing these words, but they got killed on the bend at the top of the hill just outside, on their way here tonight. Bloody hell. So I am entering here the very last note in the Wine Society's review book, and I will be closing the door and retiring from the society. I just came here to pay my respects and have one final drink. Whenever I raise a glass, I will think of you. Richard. Bloody hell. It makes you think. That could have been us just a few years later. How lucky are we? Or how unlucky were they? Is that what it all comes down to? Life. Luck. I often wonder, you know. Stop for a second and that can completely change your life. What's that theory called again? I think it's the burnt toast theory. You know, burn your toast and then that makes you 2 minutes late for work, but because you're late, you miss your bus. And that bus crashes and it saves your life. I find that kind of sad.
Find what kind of sad?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about this book. Did you hear what I said about there being a crash around that bend on the same night? That could have been us, you know, if we weren't careful.
That was you being careful. Remind me not to be a passenger in your car again.
No, I was just saying, thinking, God, that could have been us, you know? It's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it? And we crashed exactly on the same night, a few years later, on the same bend as they did, and they died.
Oh, what a cheery thought.
No, I was just saying.
Yes, I know you were just saying. If they had been a more careful driver like you.
All right, the joke is old now.
Really? I thought it was funny.
Seriously though, don't you find it a little weird that we crashed on the same bend on the exact same date years later? Pretty spooky.
What's so spooky about that?
Well, it feels a little bit like fate, don't you think?
Oh no, not this again. I thought you'd stop this supernatural stuff.
Well, you must admit it's an interesting thought.
Is it?
Doesn't it make you think about life?
In what way?
I don't know where it's going.
Well, right now all I can think about is getting to the frickin' party.
It's all party with you.
Well, it is my first Christmas party.
I didn't realise it was your first Christmas party.
Yeah, it is.
Well, let's hope we get there. Did you manage to get through?
No, it was a waste of time.
Oh well, it's just great.
Perhaps I should go try to call Jim?
Hey, no, wait. Listen, I'll go and call him. You wait here.
Are you sure? I don't mind.
Hey, don't worry about it. You've been out already. Let me do it.
Are you trying to hide something?
No, it's just I don't want him to start worrying about you, that's all.
Worry about me? He knows I'm here. Why would that matter? He'll want to know if I'm alright.
Please, just let me call him.
Why?
Because...
What's going on?
Nothing.
Well then let me go.
You can't call him. Because he's not at work.
Well, where is he then?
He's looking for your Christmas present.
Really?
Yes, he's out now looking for it. He told me not to say anything.
Well, what's he gonna get me?
Well, I'm not going to tell you that.
Alright. I'll back off.
Look, it's not that I don't want you to call him, I do, but just let him get home first.
So, where actually is he?
Like I said, he's gone to get you a Christmas present.
Then why are you going through all this trouble just to make sure that I don't call him?
I just want you to leave it, alright?
What's wrong with you?
He isn't held up at work. He lied. He's not out getting you a Christmas present either. He's at the party.
The party?
Yes, the party. He told me not to tell you, but since you've forced it out of me...
Can't believe this.
Well, it wasn't a lie, it was more of a surprise.
What do you mean a surprise?
Well, I did actually know it was your first Christmas party. We organised this for you, as a sort of Christmas present. I'm sure Jim will be here soon.
Well, I doubt it if I know what he's like.
Well, he's probably at the party right now, dancing, not thinking about us. Let's just hope he can pull through sooner rather than later.
So, how did you know about this place?
I didn't really. Just got lucky, I suppose. There was something here for us to shelter in. That's another thing that's spooky.
What, the cellar?
Well, no, but the fact that we crashed so close to it on the same bend as the other guys, you know, that's pretty interesting, don't you think?
We really need to stop you from reading all those horoscopes. Not everything is destined to happen to you.
I think you would be singing a different tune if there was some destiny about attending a party, you know.
Enough with the bloody destiny stuff!
You got to admit it, though. What are the chances that we get in a crash on the exact same night, on the exact same stretch of road as those lads did?
I do worry about you sometimes, you know, Maria.
What do you mean?
Your fascinations with fate and what could change in your life.
I don't see why you should worry about that.
Because you seem obsessed by it. Nothing in life is predetermined. It's just a random dice roll.
But don't you think the randomness makes it all the more interesting?
No. No, I don't.
All right, suit yourself, but don't you ever wonder what happens to our memories and our thoughts? You know, I mean, you can pass on to a loved one of your favourite pictures or a necklace, but what about your memories and your thoughts? I imagine them on a hard drive, but when you die, you can't upload them anywhere. Does that hard drive die, or are there, like, radio waves just drifting out into space forever? Perhaps there's a planet millions of light years away that's seeing all we have ever done. Don't you ever wonder?
Nah. I thought you'd stopped all that stuff anyway.
What stuff?
You know, ghosts and things.
No, not really. But I am interested in the idea of them. It would be nice to know one way or another.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, what do you think happens to us when we die?
I'm bored.
You're always bored.
How dare you? No, I am not.
Yes, you are. Every 10 minutes it's something new with you. Now let me think. There was the stamp craze, then there was the bath bomb craze.
That wasn't a craze. That was a business.
Well, not really. Don't you have to sell things to be a business?
Are there any games round here?
Like what? Monopoly?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yes, let me go and have a look. Well, judging by the fact that this is a wine cellar, no?
We're never going to make it to this party, are we?
Just have a little hope we will get there.
Well, what makes you so certain?
Jim will come rushing in soon in his car to save the day.
So let me get this straight. All of your hopes ride on a man that has probably been knocking back rum since he got to that party and chatting up everything that has a pulse.
I'll admit Jim has his flaws, but he hasn't let me down yet.
Oh, it's getting so cold in here, don't you think?
Aye, that'll be the gorse.
There's no need for that. This place isn't haunted.
Probably not, but it certainly looks the part, doesn't it?
Sure.
There has got to be some food or something in here for us to eat. I'm starving.
I told you, you should have had something before you came.
I wasn't hungry then. Do you still have any of yours left?
No. And even if I did, it would have been freezing cold now anyway.
Oh, that's all right.
You astound me sometimes, you really do.
Thank you.
It wasn't a compliment.
I've got to look for something. I don't think I can take much more of this. I'm famished. No food, just wine.
Well, at least if we can't get to the party, we can have our own.
I like your thinking, but that still doesn't solve the food issue.
There can't just be wine down here.
Well, it is a wine cellar, Jess.
I'm starting to wish I hadn't accepted the invitation to the stupid party.
I told you that we shouldn't go. I've never liked those office work parties anyway. Just a bunch of people stuck in a room pretending to like each other.
Well, you used to like them.
That was before I was told I might be getting the boot. Now everything I do feels like I'm being judged based on my performance. Every minute in that place is hell. That's why I like to think about what my life could have been like if it was different, you know? Had I not turned that corner, how different life would be.
The party was really the only thing I was looking forward to.
I'm sure there's other things. What about Christmas?
I'm not really a big Christmas fan.
You don't seem to do so bad normally. Hey, look, there's an old radio here. I wonder if it works.
I doubt it.
All right, Mrs. Grinch.
I'm not being a Grinch.
You are. Come on, if we get this working, we can make our own little party.
Well, I'd rather be at the one I was invited to.
We can make it better than that one.
Could you?
Of course we could. We got all this to drink, add a little bit of music, and bam, we got ourselves a party.
Pretty boring party, only 2 people.
It's a super exclusive party, only 2 people.
Oh, how unique. How are you going to get the radio working, ingenious?
I haven't quite worked that out yet.
Your ideas are getting away with you, aren't they?
Maybe.
Well, why don't you just sit down?
I can't. I have to be doing something.
What's the matter?
Come on, we've been going around in circles. Let's play a game to pass the time.
Like what?
I don't know. I Spy?
No, we are not playing that.
Why? What's wrong with it?
You always cheat.
All right, fine. Have you got any suggestions?
Yeah. How about you ring someone about getting us out of here?
I told you my phone is dead.
Well, then I'll ring him. Again.
Hang on, you left your coat. Don't you want it?
No, I'll be fine. I'm not that cold.
But you're going outside. Snow's pretty heavy now.
I'm fine.
Well, at least take this.
I don't want some dusty old rag around me.
All right, just hurry back, okay?
I'll be as quick as I can. I promise.
What are the chances of that you'd be here? Jess, you'll never guess what I've got. It's my dad's favourite drink. I used to see him drink this every Christmas. He used to always have it with his meal. There was one time where he got me to take a taste of it. I couldn't have been more than 8 or 9 years old. I hated it. Obviously I hadn't developed a strong taste for it at the time, but it was still a good memory. One that still makes me think of him. I mean, what are the chances that I would find the same drink? You know what? I'll pour myself a glass out of memory for him. Damn, I need a bottle opener. Jess, you don't happen to have one, do you? It's no problem if you don't. They probably have one here. Somewhere. Ooh, now these might be useful. Well, that's annoying. I wonder if I could force it open. Oh, that's not going to work either. Jess, I don't suppose you managed to get through, did you? Jess? Jess? Is everything okay? Jess? Where'd you go? Are you still here? Jess? 2 hours later. Jess? Where did you come from?
What do you mean?
I looked everywhere for you. By the car and everything, but I couldn't find you anywhere. It's like you upped and left.
I came back inside. Don't you remember?
But you...
I what?
You vanished. You were gone for hours.
I really didn't go far at all.
Well, I couldn't find you. You were gone.
Take a seat. Next to me.
I don't understand. You just disappeared.
But I didn't. Did I? Maria, I haven't moved. You know, you talk a lot when no one's around. More so than usual, as I recall.
What? But I thought you...
Nah. Please. Sit down.
Jess? What's happening to me?
They're on their way now anyway. A kid from the house behind saw the car lights. He found me. Shouldn't be, 7, 8 minutes maybe.
This can't be happening.
I thought you wanted someone to find us, Maria. Is that not it?
Please, leave me alone. I just don't understand. You were in the car. We were...
Talk to yourself. Not me. I'll be... well, you'll know where I'll be.
We were putting the drinks in the back of the car. You made your bag, but you'd left your phone in the house, so you went to get it. I waited in the car. And there was a light on the monitor. It was glowing yellow. I just stared at it. I didn't do anything. Then you came back. You were so excited about the party, so I just ignored it. Fix it later, I thought. We weren't on the road long. It was practically pitch black. Don't even know how it got dark so fast. Looking at the state of the road, anyone else would have probably told us to just stay in. Have the party at Jess's. Hey, I'm not making excuses, right? Just, we should have been more careful. I should have been more careful. The snow started to come down heavy, and the windscreen began to blur. The roads were getting narrower and darker. Then ice hit the left front tyre so quickly I thought I'd hit an animal. We spun off the road and Jess... I don't think it was a random thing. This book, it wasn't just a story, it was a warning. Trying to wake me up, to see things clearly. I've been talking to myself. End of play.